Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Guys, my name is Nabila Milicia. Today, I'm continuing with the red baby pants. I am marking the hem 3/4 and then I'm ironing them in place. And once all of that is done, then I will actually sew it down. So that is what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, these particles keep going on my nose. I feel like sneezing. I'm like, come on, sneeze. This is too much. So, a couple days ago, I did the waistband for all of them, except for one because that one wasn't finished all the way, and so I couldn't really, you know, continue it on. And the client was supposed to pick it up on Wednesday, I believe. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, yesterday. And so she said, oh, can I come by tomorrow instead? And then after talking, I told her, well, the hem wasn't done. Did you want me to do the hem for you? And she said, yes. So here we are, doing the hem. Hi Raisa. Goed hoor met jou. Echt hè, echt lang. Yeah. What's new? Alles goed? And I was like, oh, I can't wait to be done. I'm not touching these ever again. And then here I go. Do you want me to do the hem for you? It is a fun project, I'm not gonna lie. It is very easy. The only thing that is annoying is that these little particles keep flying all over me and keep going in my nose, making me feel itchy and like I gotta sneeze, but it just won't come. What are y'all up to on this beautiful day besides watching me? Any special plans? Anybody? The reason why I always like to iron everything first before sewing is because, as you can tell, it already is in place, and so when I sew it, it's a lot easier because it won't move. It's just set in place basically. But when you sew it first and then iron, yeah, you can flatten it afterwards, but oftentimes it starts curling as you're sewing, and it doesn't necessarily give a clean look right off jump, whatever, of the gate, from the beginning, from the get-go. You know what I mean? De kinderen maken het ook goed. Dat is echt goed. Ik ben blij voor je. Ik maak me klaar voor bed en de kinderen ook. Oh, slaap lekker zo meteen. Hoe oud zijn de kinderen nu? De tijd gaat echt snel ook. Geen dank hoor. Zes en 9, wauw. Dat gaat echt snel. Jeetje. Okay, so this is pressed in place. I'll cut this later. And on to the next one. So again, I am marking the hem all around 3/4. Then I'm pressing it, and once all of the pins are pressed, ooh, not my pen falling apart. I love these pens so much. These are heat erasable pens. So when I mark on the fabric, the marks are erased once I iron it, which is great because this is a lot more precise than chalk, which I love good old chalk, you know, it's classic, but this is a lot more precise, and sometimes depending on what chalk you use, it can fade on the fabric and then you lose your markings, you know. Same goes with this though, like if you are ironing around the area, you have to be careful that you don't accidentally erase the marks that you do want to keep still. So both of them have their pros and cons as far as being erased, and you know, the cons for this pen is sometimes it dries out quickly. Like if you don't keep the cap on it, you know, it might dry out. But for the most part, I like the pens a little bit more. Ja, zeker. Gaat nog steeds goed. En ja, ik ga nog steeds naar de kerk. Soms kijk ik het wel online, daar niet van. Maar nog steeds. Hoe zit het met jou? Naar welke kerk ga je nu? Zit je nog bij de rots? Ja, oké, dat is wel fijn. Wel leuk. Ja, de rots is wel een fijne kerk, hè? Ja. Hoe is het met je oma? zeker. Doe haar de groeten van me. Het is wel leuk dat ik je even zo zie. Nou ja, ik zie jou niet, maar je weet wat ik bedoel. Het is altijd leuk. Oké, is goed, thanks. Thank you, thank you. Ik voel me zo slaperig. I'm so sleepy today, guys. I need to wake up. Okay. This is going though. It's only 2 o'clock. I think I started 12:42ish. And this is 23 baby bands that I am doing. Maybe I'll do the 24th one. I'll see. I feel like it. That one wasn't finished on the side seam, so I'd have to do extra steps for it. Oh gosh, my nose. Oh my goodness. It feels like it's just everywhere. Guys. Oh my goodness. Look at the loose particles, guys. This is like literally everywhere. And all of it is going in my nose. The other day it was going to my eyes. So yeah. Hi, Olivia. How are you? It was so dark outside for a second. I am doing good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good too. It feels like the sun is kind of like shining through the clouds now, and I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I got this from Forever 21. Recently, when they were closing down, they had this sale, and it was like $10 a bag. So I stuffed like 3 or 4 bags with a whole bunch of stuff. Half of it was like 2XL. Mind you, I'm a size small, I'm an S, right? And I had stuff, and I was like, I could do alterations to it, you know? I had this dress. Um, it's like a scoop neck, and it goes around the neck, and then the back is open, and kind of like mid back, and in the front goes into like a flared shape, like an A-line dress, and it was a 2XL, and so I thought it was so cute, like for, you know, running errands or chilling at the house, a little bit fancy. And so I ended up taking, oh my goodness, I'm sitting on this. I ended up taking in the sides and then the neck part, because it's like, how many sizes too large? It was literally 2XL. And it was so cute, but how much did I pay for it? Because I paid for the bag, and actually one bag was even $8. It didn't even count the full $10. So I took, I think, a good 6 of these shirts, and I was like, I can give my friends some, and I thought I can make a dress out of them, which I still haven't done, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that, but I gave one friend, I think 1 or 2, so she can match with her daughter. I think I gave her 2. And then another friend, she still has to pick hers up, but it's cute. Yeah. It's really nice for, you know, running errands, chilling at the house, because sometimes when I'm home, I still want to dress up a little bit, you know, because I feel a little bit more productive, and, you know, when you look good, you feel good, you do good, right? I think that I'm a lot more productive when I look good. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am still working to get to 1,000 subscribers, and this was back in 2023 or so. I bought this champagne, and it's from Veuve Clicquot, and I think I still have the short up, so if you guys want to go see what I'm talking about, you can. And it has this collectible mini fridge that the champagne comes in, and so I said, when I make it to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. And 2 years later, I'm still working hard to get to that 1,000. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really hope that before the end of this year, I can make it to 1,000. That would be so lovely. It's 2:07. I hope to be done with all of this by 3:30-ish, the latest. And then I want to take a shower because this thing is itching me. And right now it feels like it's in my throat. I don't know how true that is, but it certainly feels like it. I'm thinking that my pen might be running out of ink. Let's see. There's like this much left in there. Y'all can see that, right? So we can like then get a couple stripes out of here. I do have a lot more refills, so that's not a problem. Thank God. It really feels like the particles are in my throat. Oh. Yeah. I forgot it. I already did that side. Okay, I think that it is time for a new ink thingy. There's still like a tiny drop left right here, but it's barely coming out. Let's see. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see. I have oh Lord, I have to remember where I put them. Dang. Yeah. Okay, I found them. They were just loosely laying there. I thought I had more. But this will do for now. I don't see any white ones, so I'm thinking maybe I went through all my white ones. So I'm just gonna go for this blue one. I did have one red one, but obviously we can't use red. I know I gave my mom some, but I really thought that I had a lot more than what I found. So good though. I can always buy them. The thing that I like about the blue one more, and same for black, is that typically I don't have to draw as much of a line. You know, with white I gotta really go back and forth because sometimes the white seems to not appear, and then as it dries it's a lot more dark in color. But blue and black typically seem to work with just one stripe. This makes the work progress a lot quicker too, because I'm not spending as much time trying to get my mark to show. Hi, Jalen. I am well. How are you? Okay, what did you eat for lunch? I only had 2 slices of vegan banana bread today and a cup of tea. I need to have lunch too, but I'm over here trying to get this done. I need to think, what do I want? I have cornbread. I have bread. I should have bought some avocados when I was in the store. I was like, nah, do I feel like eating avocados? Nah, I don't. And now I'm like regretting it. I have spring rolls. Ooh, pesto ravioli. Oh, that sounds so good. I've never had that before. Yeah, the banana bread is pretty good. It's from a vegan brand that I buy at Whole Foods. It's called Abe's. But this one didn't have the nuts in it. And I do like it when banana bread has walnuts or whatever kind of nuts they usually put in there. So I was definitely missing that part of it. But needless to say, it was still good. I know, nuts are definitely mandatory in banana bread. Yeah, they really do. I was so appalled. That really disappointed me. Guys, it's just bothering me so much. I tried to find a mask to wear so that I won't have to deal with it today, but I just couldn't remember where my masks are because, and that's the disposable ones. I just can't remember where I left them at because I don't wear them, and it's the particles are flying everywhere. I just So last night I ate it at room temp because it was like 3 in the morning, so I should say this morning, low-key. But normally I always heat it up. So when I had it this afternoon, I put it in the oven a little bit too long because it kind of lost its moisture a little bit. However, it was still really good. What about you? And that goes for cornbread too. When I have it, I always have to heat it up. But I never like heating it up in the microwave, so I always do the oven or conventional oven, or sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I put it in the air fryer. The cornbread, that is. Yeah, that's the way to go, I feel. How is your day going so far? Yes, I should find something, honestly. I really should. Um, I'm thinking, where is my satin scarf? I might have some fabric masks. I have some that I made before, but they have been sitting here for so long, they might be worse. Because those were meant to be sold during COVID, and those were part of a batch that I didn't sell. Or shiesty mask. I don't have one. But one would be so helpful right now. I do have tissues that I every now and then grab. Just, and then sometimes I see these particles all on the napkin. Yes, of course I know what a shiesty is. I'm in Atlanta. Nearly every man in down here walks around with them. Every Hawaiian. Yeah. When I get off this life, I will go get one. Not a shiesty, I don't have one, but something to cover my face. Good thing is, once this is sewn, that's it. I don't have to ever see this again. That's so funny. It's like nearly everywhere you go, you see them with it. And it'd be hot as heck outside, and they're still covered in it with a hoodie. A black one at that. You know something. It's like I know you steaming up in your hoodie and your shiesty. Yes, literally like a all year round garment. Oh my goodness. Not at church. That's ridiculous. uh, this generation is something else, boy. Something else. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, I know, right? Ah, that's so funny. Like our moms, like our generation moms, you can't go nowhere with any kind of thing like that, you know? I feel like our generation of parents had higher standards, were so much stricter, you know? This generation of parents are like, well, you ain't bothering nobody. Nobody's bothering you, you know? They just let their kids get away with so much that I know our parents would never. Cool, this side is already done. Okay, so this is the stack that I have to get through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8 more. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Not so bad, I guess, you know? Yes, I am making a lot of progress, thank God. It is going well. I think I want to be done within like the next 30 minutes or hour. It's looking more like hour. But then I told myself maybe not put a time on it and just do as much as you can because it's not as much of a process anymore. After this ironing part, this is more time consuming because I have to take my time and measure it and mark it and then fold it over and iron it. But after this, all I have to do is sew them down and that's it. And so I already know that that is not going to be as bad of a thing. And then, because I was telling her I'll just do as much as I can, but honestly, I'm like, just do it all, you know? Just do it all. Because then I'm really done with it. She's done with it. And I can get paid for it, you know? so it's all good. I do have other projects waiting for me. One of them is due on Friday, no, Tuesday, and I just got that one earlier today. And then I have a project due in November. However, I want to take less than 2 weeks to get it done. And it's stuff that can be done in a couple days, low-key, but just in case I have anything else that is due sooner, you know, then I can do it. But I don't want to wait till the last minute to get started. So my goal is to take a shower after this and then get started on that. But I also want to record it, so maybe I should wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow I know I can record. But we'll see how today goes. It's still early. And the more I do today, the less I have to do tomorrow. Right? Ooh. Oh my gosh, guys. I put this pen on my pants and I have a whole bunch of ink marks. Thank God these are heat erasable, so that's not an issue there. But I'm wasting the ink. It depends. It really depends on what project I'm working with. Sometimes if the project is super easy, once I get started, even if I say, oh, I'm just gonna work on it for an hour, I just keep going, you know, because it's so much fun and it's so easy. Now, sometimes I have a project that I'm dreading, then I'm like, oh, I don't want to get started on it, and I just work on it little by little. And sometimes a project is difficult, so it's like, okay, just do a little bit, as much as you can, and every 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes that you work on it is time that you spent on it. And the more you do it, you know, the more you're making progress, and every little progress ends up completing the project, right? So it really depends. Sometimes I'm like, okay, if I work on it for a certain amount of hours, then I can get it done and then I can get to something else, right? Like sometimes I want to go outside or I want to just do something fun, and I'm like, okay, just finish it, just go at it real hard, and then you can enjoy whatever it is that you want to do, binge a show, you know. So it really depends on the project, how much I like it and what it is, and the difficulty of it. Yeah. Hi, Babita, how are you? So yeah, it all depends. I had some water in here. Looks like I used it all. Gotta go get me some water. Hi, Molly. Hello. So my battery is at 2%. So I gotta go grab my charger charge my battery up for a little bit, and then hopefully I'll come back when I'm sewing it. And that'll also be a good break for me to get my mind off of this and do something else. I'm not gonna do something. I'm actually, well, I am gonna do something, but not project related. I think I'm just gonna go for a walk outside the door real quick to stretch my legs, catch some fresh air, and then I will come back. Bye guys, see you soon. Love y'all. Thank you, I enjoyed it too.